I told a cousin of my husband's that I was separating. She said, "You have to go online. There are wonderful dating sites." I hurried up to my computer, went online to one, and I felt like I was in a fabulous grocery store. There was so much merchandise on the shelves. 350, if we are counting, is the number of dates that I went on. I kept track. I kept a spreadsheet with all the guys' names, and then I met somebody, so I stopped.
I remember my lawyer asking me, "Are you going to date? Are you going to get married again?" And I said, "No way, I'm not interested. I'll never let a man near me, let alone do anything beyond." I was in the Apple store one day getting my phone fixed, and I saw an old high school boyfriend whom I hadn't seen in 50 plus years, and we reconnected. I felt very guilty, like I was betraying my husband. I was in the closet about dating for almost a year. Most important, he was nothing like my late husband. I could care about someone else again. We had a great friendship and a really good marriage. And I was naive enough to think after 9 months of this horrible chemo, he'd be fine. Well, unfortunately, fortunately, he went into remission. Unfortunately, he came back really fast. He did pass away, and I thought, now what am I supposed to do? He had done all the planning for everything. We didn't have a cemetery plot. We had not talked about what we were going to do, where he wanted to be buried, and it was, of course, at the worst time in my life that I had to make these decisions. Since Barbara was divorced before I lost my husband, I saw how well she did. She was a good role model for me, and that there was hope after loss.
I had married when I was very young, 22, right out of college. There were some cracks in the marriage. I was told in my beautifully remodeled third kitchen that the passion was gone, and I was floored. I had no idea that we were at the point. It was a horrible experience. I knew people had gotten divorced, but I never knew intimately the process. I did feel that I had a giant D on my chest for divorced or dumped, and I just wanted to go into hiding.